What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be working on Stressful Tower 2. That's right, I'm making a Stressful Tower 2. It will release soon. This time I'm making the tower a little bit bigger, so for when I put my name, like my Roblox username, King_Gaming Roblox YT, under the stage name, it will fit and I don't have to scale the size of the 3D text down, as it's very annoying. Alright, come on. Hopefully the tower space should be bigger as well. And perfect. Now I'm just gonna group it and name it tower. And I'm gonna create a folder in the workspace to keep it organized, and I'm gonna call this tower. Towers, like the walls. Alright, now it's time for me to do the little ramp, like Tower of Hell has the little ramp. I'll put it right here, the start of the ramp. Alright. This, come on. Perfect. Just gotta duplicate this a bunch of times to create a ramp. I'm not gonna make this ramp obnoxiously long, but I want it to be like kind of tall, so the player will have the option of doing the ramp or the ladder. Most of the times they're probably gonna pick the ladder, so I don't know why I want this ramp here. I just want it here because why not? Alright, perfect. Just a little bit higher. I want it to hopefully reach the height of this. Oh, also, to disable these shadows that I'm seeing right now, I'm just going to turn off global shadows. That's what Tower of Hell does. So on the Tower of Hell, when it was all of the stages, it wasn't like, there weren't shadows making it so hard to see like where you needed to jump. Like the older versions of the game, shadows were enabled, so you could barely see where you had to jump in the Tower of Hell and the regular Tower of Hell with the timer and round system, etc. Alright. Alright. No. Let's put it to like right here. Perfect. Now I'm going to scale this to 0.5. Oh, it just zoomed in. I believe this is what the game does. No, wait, they do this. They do this with it. I believe, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how they do it, but I think it's something like this. Yeah, it is, where it's like 0.5. And I'm going to make this one yellow. But first, before I do that, I have to scale this down to match right here. The reason why I'm making this thick is because I know Roblox patched the laugh clip thing, but it is still possible to do. So I don't want it to be like still there. Alright, come on. I will leave a template in the description if you'd like to make a stage for the game. So like, all you need to do is just like link the model in the description, like in the comments. And I might add it to the game. Alright, come on. This is taking forever. I might speed this up in the video and I'll sound like so high pitched. My voice will sound squeaky when I speed it up. I don't know if I should have the deaths leaderboard, like how many times a player has touched the lava parts. I think I might. This video might be longer than usual because I want to make a good video with like a good length. Alright, now I'm going to select this, and then I'm going to deselect the ramp. Like deselect all of this stuff. I'm surprised my mouse has not broken from the amount of times I've clicked it. I've clicked it like 2,000 times and it is not broken. It has, that's not how you should use the word broken. It is not broke at all. Tower. I'm just going to move it out here to check. Yep, I have all the parts. Perfect. Oh no. Here's what I do in Stressful Tower to duplicate it without having to move it. I just make sure the collisions has check and then I duplicate it. And well, with this at the moment it'll be one stood up, but if I remove that and then I duplicate it, it's perfect. It automatically aligns. And I'm also going to make this one just a little taller, unlike Treacherous Tower. That reminds me, I initially had a Treacherous Tower video planned today, but the microphone, I had it muted, and then I tried to re-record doing a voiceover numerous times, and then I just decided to scrap the video idea. It might come out tomorrow, possibly today if I feel like re-recording it again. I don't know. Alright, come on. Oh, also, once I finish with the first stage, I think I'll start working on the UI, like the Game User Interface. That's what GUI stands for, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm about 80% sure GUI stands for Game User Interface. Basically, like, with the frame and then etc., like all that stuff. I'm going to work on, like, a deaths counter, and then I'll come back in a bit once I have it all set up. Alright. Once I finish these walls, I'll be back in a bit. And then I'll give a progress update. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. Alright, so I finished with all the code and scripts. So now I can start making the stages. I'm going to call this stage, Simple Jumps. I think that's what I put for the original Stressful Tower, so it's fine. Alright. Come on. Perfect. I also have the death counter and all of that stuff. Is that even? Perfect. Alright, now I'm just going to duplicate this part and put it right here like this, like a little ladder for the player. This isn't my first obby game, like Stressful Tower was my first obby game with no free models. So a free model is from what comes from here besides HD admin. So I wasn't as experienced with building, so I am more experienced now with building, so this one might be better than my first one, but don't worry. I will still update the first one, but not as often as I will update this one, because this one will be priority number 1. I will leave a link in the description so you can play it once it's finished. Like, I'll still leave the link, but it won't be public. No, wait, I won't leave the link in the description at all. That's kind of pointless. I'm losing my voice from when I did those voiceovers earlier for no reason. Alright, now I'm just going to duplicate this. Like this. And I'm going to make a little ladder. Perfect. Now I'm going to duplicate this and bring it all the way over here. Perfect. Now I'm going to color this stage this like red color. Oh wait, I forgot to do this. I need to make it possible. Nope, that's out of the building zone. That's better. Now I'm just going to test it real quick. I got to move the spawn location inside the tower. I'm gonna test it real quick just to make sure that it works. Like the lava parts work, because I haven't tested the code or anything at all. I hope it works. Oh, I forgot to set it to R6, so the height bar won't work at all, because it's for R6 only at the moment. So, because there's a part on our characters that it's following, so for R15, it's a different root part that it's looking for. Nope, the lava parts do not work. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Gotta fix it. So I forgot to click record 2 times, but this time I'm 100% sure I'm recording. So I did do this stage without recording, and I'm adding lava parts, and I just turned off the can collide, so that way they can't jump on it and then it not count it as them touching it, because that's what happens in Tower of Hell sometimes. If you jump on it just right, it doesn't count it. I'm just gonna make this like 1.002. I just did that so that way it doesn't glitch out. Like if I remove this, see, it'll glitch out like that, but I just did that just so it doesn't. And it's barely noticeable. Perfect. I think that should be possible, but just in case, I'll do that. Now I'm just going to put this back to the regular. And I'm going to make them jump kind of far. That should be possible right there. This should be possible. Now let them walk all the way from there, all like without jumping over things. Perfect. Then I'll let them walk a bit without doing that either. And then I'll rise these up. Turn off collision. Wait a minute, that's a bug. Alright, perfect. And then they'll walk to the end. And this stage, I will make it stage 3. The choose wisely. Alright, I'll make a few more stages and then I'll be back in a bit and show you what I have.